Hi, we continue the shiur in the Garden of Emuna. We're on page 38 under the title Tikkunim, which means soul corrections. The rabbi brings down that the belief in Olam Haba is the foundation of genuine Emuna. That means the belief in Olam Haba is a necessity to have real Emuna. It's one of the 13 principles of belief from the Harambam. And then once we have that understanding and that piece of the puzzle, sort of, that we don't really know. Again, this is the Mabaref. We don't know what happened before and what's going to happen after. We don't know. We don't know how we got here, why we were chosen to be in this position that we're in right now. And there's a following story that's brought down by Rav Chaim Vital from the Arizal, which was a very tragic story, but the rabbis gave us an understanding of what happened in a particular case. So the story goes like this. There was a tragic event that happened in a town where a very wealthy individual who was pious and took care of Am Yisrael and worked and never didn't do what he was supposed to do, always did his learning, always fulfilled everything, and his wife was a tzaddiket, and she also did chesed and all kinds. They helped the community. There was nobody better than them. But suddenly, disaster struck this home, and their 3-year-old son was a drunken soldier viciously abused, mutilated, and murdered the couple's 3-year-old son. As you can imagine, this was unbelievably devastating, and the community took it very, very difficultly, and there was, questions and doubts on Hashem, but the couple themselves, they had such emunah, they were beautifully pious people, and they continued on their way, serving Hashem, and the Maimed continued doing chesed, and I'm talking about where it says over here that he would feed thousands. But sometimes as tragedies go, there's a continuation to them, and in the end her husband fell deathly ill. And there was an uproar in the community, similar to what we've seen these past days. Uproar in the community where people were praying non-stop, 24-hour learning and doing, and even the rabbi of the town, the tzaddikim, the mekubalim, I don't know exactly who it was, said, no, I'm being gozer that he will not die. But la'alenu, the man did pass away. And unfortunately, his widow did not deal with this so well, and for years she was very, very broken and sad and everything. And a few years later, the son comes over, the married son, and he says, Mom, what's with this already? Hanging out, being in this feeling, come on, snap out of it. Let's go. Come on, Hashem, Abba wouldn't want this. Hashem doesn't want this. Let's continue. Go back to doing all your chesed and get married and get besimcha and let's go. Well, guess what? Actually, she took his advice and she actually said, okay, Hashem, it's all you. It's all what you want. Everything is you. I love you and it's emet and I'm good. I'm good. I'm no longer going to be sad. She made the decision to be happy. And that was the first time in years that she was able to sleep soundly and peacefully. Because she realized that it was the lack of Emuna that was causing her to be sad, and not the gap that was filled by her husband. And while she was sleeping, she had a dream. I hope you join us tomorrow for the continuation of this story.